Okay, we are so excited to be here. This episode is brought to you
Where
by...
are we?
Well,
we are so, because this does not, you can let, this is not our studio. It sounds really professional.
I'm about to tell you.
We also have really good camera angles, so don't get used to it.
Yeah, guys, it doesn't usually look like this, but this is a special episode brought to you by Airbnb and Acast Creative. And if you listen to the show, you know, and you're probably familiar with our friend Jessi Cruickshank, the host of Phone a Friend. She is...
You're not reading this at all.
Yeah, she's Vancouver through and through, so she's our Canadian friend. And you're just having such a tough life out here in sunny California while we're in Toronto just waiting for the rain to stop. But we're in your, do you call it a guest house?
You're in my guest house.
Which is so gorgeous and beautiful.
Surrounded by greenery that looks fake, but it's real. Even
it feels like a set.
Like even those things are real.
These are real.
They real?
Yeah,
These
they're
are
shedding.
real.
They're real.
But there are some plants in here that are fake.
No, you can't tell.
Oh, that's
the
a fun
outdoor
game.
looks real, like fake. They look fake.
Oh, wow. No, the outdoor ones are real.
Doesn't it
Imagine
look
if my
fake everywhere?
entire outdoor backyard was just plastic
I
plants.
mean, I don't know. It's looking like
that's California though. Like
Okay.
we actually have to have fake plants in the backyard because they could never survive.
No, you do not.
She has some
I-
fake stuff.
whoa.
Yeah.
Fake what, Willow?
Pussy.
Oh, okay.
Willow. But your guest house is so great because obviously you're from Canada, so I can only imagine that sometimes your parents come and need somewhere to stay, so you can use it for that.
Your friends.
Your friends like us.
Well, this is the greatest thing is that you guys were coming out to LA, right? You wanted to come out for a few days for like a ladies.
work.
For work. Wink, wink.
For work, because we had to tell those kids we're going for work.
Right. And you always ask me where you should go or where you should stay.
Yeah.
And this time I was like, you're staying with me
I know.
in my guest house.
This is just such a great addition to have. In fact, fun story. This week coming up, my in-laws are flying in. They live in Massachusetts and they're flying in and we don't have space for them in our house. So they have to stay in a hotel downtown.
Really?
You don't have that problem.
No, because I had twin boys who were 2 years old during the pandemic. And we were
You
like,
didn't have them at 2. They were 2.
no, they came out of me at 2. It was the first ever live toddler.
Wow.
birth.
We
Yeah.
had twin boys.
That is so
I too.
exciting. I didn't even know that. How old are they now?
It's amazing how fast they grow up. I was pregnant for 2 years. Can you
Wow.
imagine?
It's like an elephant or something.
Yeah, I know.
No, I
Yeah.
had regular babies.
Okay.
And when
Yeah.
they were 2, the pandemic struck.
Thank you.
And so we're in our home, which is lovely, but felt very small
Yes.
with twin 2-year-old boys running
And then
around
you got
and we had to
pregnant?
work. And so then we had this garage. What you're sitting in used to be a garage. It was like a 90-year-old garage.
Was it like usable or was it like falling apart?
It was falling apart.
Okay.
I mean, it was like an old garage. We
Yeah.
had like, 2-year-old stuff in here. And we were like, well, what if we converted it to a 600 square foot guest space? We added onto the back. And part of the reason we built it is because we were like, if we build it, grandparents will come. We were so desperate for a space away from the kids
Yep.
that we could like work in and
Yeah.
have separate time, but also for my parents to come and like help with the damn kids.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm sitting here talking to you is because my parents are like helping with the children.
That is so relatable to Kat and I. We have
Yeah.
those moms.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's initially why we built it. And then it's really cute, right?
It
like-
is
It's
so charming.
adorable.
Guys, if you are just listening to this and not watching it, you can watch it over on our YouTube channel. But we're sitting in this house and it is so amazingly welcoming. And also the decor is so nice. And I know that for Kat and I, we often have to like work with a designer because we don't know how to put it all together. And you did this yourself?
I did it myself out of stupidity. Like in hindsight, I didn't know what I was doing. And it was also the pandemic. So it was like nobody could come and help me. So I did, this was like a lot of Pinterest for me.
Wow.
I did it all myself.
I feel like all the colors and like the hardwoods that are in here just feel so warm and welcoming and cozy. And I'm noticing your art, which is definitely matches with the decor, but like what was the inspiration if you were to say like, I'm going to build a guest house and my design will be
So I really like old weird things.
Oh, old weird.
I was like this.
Old
I'm like,
weird.
did you just ask that question about what's the design inspiration? Who
Yeah.
are you?
What
I
is
was
your
thinking,
design
because I was looking at
aesthetic?
the art and I was noticing she obviously chose these specifically for a reason, like the bowl over the toilet.
Yeah.
Like when you choose art, it's because you have a vision.
I like old weird. My husband and I got married. We're about to celebrate our 10-year wedding anniversary. Thank you.
Are you going to
so
get a present?
much.
Are you
With
going to get a
diamonds.
bobble ring?
I asked for a ring.
Yes.
But let me just say this. I am not a bad girl. I'm not a diamond girl. I'm a very low maintenance
Sorry, I
wife.
thought you said, I'm not a bad girl.
Me too.
And
What
I
did she
was
say?
like, bag.
Oh,
No, I am a bad girl.
bag.
She's definitely
Okay,
a bad
No,
girl.
I'm not. I have friends who's like, husbands
Bags.
will get them bags for
yeah.
Mother's Day. My husband
Yeah.
barely remembers Mother's Day. Like
Yeah.
that's not our
Yeah,
love
that's not your love language.
Okay.
But I have like stack my engagement ring, my wedding band, I like to stack little diamond rings.
Yes.
They're all old, weird, vintage diamond
Okay.
rings.
Oh.
So I've just put it out there. that
Yeah.
For our 10-year wedding anniversary, wouldn't it be a neat idea if maybe we got a little diamond band there?
Would he know where to go?
Well, he got them all at like vintage stores,
I
antique
think this
shops.
is looking good. This is looking good.
But now that we pay for like children's soccer practices and like the
Girl.
priorities have changed.
I know.
So if he didn't go for it, I'd be okay with it.
I know,
No.
but it's still a decade. That's a big one.
It's a decade.
You know, some
What did
people
you
think-
get for your 10-year?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't
Oh.
remember.
Oh.
Like, I think I'm coming up to like, maybe like 16 years. So I don't remember 6 years ago because
no, who?
What
I had
am I
4
coming up
babies.
to?
I think you're 2 years behind me. So maybe you're at 14
14
years.
Do
I
you
don't
remember what you got?
I don't know. This is a real
Her
story.
husband is a good gift giver. I
Wow.
will tell you that. And she doesn't even need to want the ring. The ring will come.
And then I return it. And I don't even know my wedding anniversary. I don't know the day.
Right to this in this
I
moment,
forget
you don't know
it.
the
It's
day.
either 22, 23, or 24.
but
it's
he
one of
remembers.
those.
It's not
Oh.
24 because that's mine.
So want to
Wow.
hear a funny story? I
Yes.
know this is my podcast, not yours. I mean, so I should be asking you
I'm
questions.
here, please.
Okay, so we're in Florida, as you do. Natalie and I vacation together,
Yes.
and husbands are
Oh, I
sometimes
remember
welcome.
this. Oh my gosh.
So we're in Florida in the middle of like Timbuktu. Okay, we rent weird houses
Yes,
on the beach
with our 7 kids, but no husbands at this time.
Actually,
Okay.
we freaking Airbnb them, and that's not even a word of a lie.
Mm.
All over, because we have 7 children
Yeah.
and there's 11 of us, so we need so many bedrooms. And they ask, like, we need to
Hotel
find
rooms don't fit us.
no,
Mm.
and also the amount of food these kids eat, we can't afford a hotel room, so we need to, Airbnb.
And I
where
love to
we go.
cook, so I just cook the meals for the crew.
Oh.
Oh, it's a thing. We've been doing this for years and years and years, and I find the obscure places, and I Airbnb, and I go all night, and then I find, and it's got to have a pool. I have all my, I filter through everything, and I put our things. Okay. Anyways,
And not to judge Florida or anything, because like I know people like Florida, but our kids' fondest memories are Florida because we do these homes together in
Yes.
Florida. So
That's
they think
so
that's the best
nice.
thing ever is Florida.
Yeah.
because hotels are separate, but
Yes.
in a house you're one. So we have dinners and we've had birthdays, everything there. So it is, I don't know, in August, obviously, and the doorbell rings and flowers show up,
It's huge. It's a huge bouquet.
and I'm like, oh my God.
no, we think it's like a partnership, like somebody.
No, I thought I had a stalker.
no.
I was like, who are these from? I thought it was from one of our friends. I was like, oh, this is crazy. Did I miss something? Like, so I called my husband.
and then we thought maybe like, oh my God, what did he do? Like, why is he
No,
sending
I never knew it
flowers?
was from him. We didn't. There was no card. There was nothing. It was just to me from nobody.
What?
So
At the Airbnb
Yeah.
in Florida?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm like, how'd they get the number? And we're like going through the thing, and then he calls. My husband's like, so did you like get anything? I'm like, flowers. Like, it's our anniversary today.
Oh my God, isn't that cute?
And I'm like this.
Wow.
were
What?
like, oh
I'm
my
like, and I was with
gosh.
her, not with him. I'm like, thank you.
We couldn't for the life of us think why there would be flowers.
Yeah.
Wait, so let me just get this straight.
Yeah.
You were vacationing together
without our husband.
without your husband
Yeah.
on your
Mhm.
wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
And your husband, who remembered the wedding
Yeah.
anniversary, sent flowers
Yeah.
to the Airbnb.
Yeah.
And that is why you have an amazing husband.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Wow.
correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mark.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah.
Mark
Uh-huh.
does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot that story. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that was really sweet of him.
Mhm.
Anyways,
So really hoping for your ring.
Really?
You'll have to
Thank
keep
you
us
so much.
posted.
But I truly don't ask for anything. I just feel like we have 3 little kids. Like I don't
I
need
know.
money to be spent on me. There's
I know.
other
ask
things.
for something.
But 10-year wedding anniversary, was like a big thing.
Yeah. I mean, I know people who think you should only be in a relationship with each relationship for only 10 years and then you move on to the next.
Yes.
So if you're going to got to 10 and you're thinking of going more, let's bring it in with a ring.
I know. I'm getting him a nice present. I'm really proud
You
of myself.
are?
Yes.
Is it a watch?
I know, but he would, oh my God.
Okay, what is it?
There is a place in Los Angeles. Every place you want is in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
If you're here in LA, if you want to shop for vintage Rolexes, I'll tell you where.
Oh, okay.
It's a place in Beverly Hills. I walk in. There is guards everywhere. And I'm like, okay. I had budgeted a couple of I was like, this is going to be a big purchase, a couple $1,000s. Were you aware that vintage Rolexes start at $80,000?
No.
When they told me the price, I had to act interested for at least another 25 minutes.
I know that.
25 in gold. What about this rose gold? And then
walk out.
Fucking
slowly
Michael Jackson moonwalk out
the
thing. And I drove all the way to Beverly Hills for that.
They don't have fake ones here you can get?
Oh, Catherine.
That's what they would look like. Would he know the difference? No, would he know the difference?
Listen, hey.
I doubt it.
But I would have to live a lie.
So?
Every day I'd be like, the Rolex is looking great.
It's just a brand. It's probably made in the same place and then it's on his wrist. I'm just saying I would go fake.
So what are you getting
Hot
him?
tip. Okay, so he's a Laker guy, born and raised in LA, has when Kobe Bryant died, came home one day with a Kobe Bryant tattoo on his body without my permission, which is fine. Your body, your choice. But I'm the one who looks at the body.
Where is it?
Where the fuck is it?
It's on his leg.
Where?
Listen, I don't want you to look at me.
So is it Kobe's face?
It's Kobe on the back of his calf.
Wait, not his number, his face.
It's his face and it says Mamba.
Aww.
Again, I was not consulted. I did not approve. And when he is standing facing away from me, I see it.
I can't believe that's a true story.
Yeah.
I love that.
He also got my name on his body without my permission.
Where?
And that I was okay
That's a little
with.
more
Where's
normal.
that one?
Back of the arm.
I didn't know if it was hidden. I was one who was hidden, who
Lower
wasn't.
back.
Jessi,
It just Cruickshank on his lower back.
Wait, seriously? I was like, what is it called? Tramp stamp.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. I think that's a 10-year anniversary gift.
Yes.
Right there.
Right? Upgrade the Jessi from the arm to Cruickshank on the lower back.
Do you have one?
No, I have no tattoos.
Will you go to Pound Town on your anniversary night?
Probably not because we have 3 kids.
Yeah, Pound
We'd
Town.
have to come right back out here to the guest house.
No
and
Pound
lock
Town
the
with
door.
oh yeah. No Pound Town in the house
We're
with
going
kids.
to go for a little trip. We're going to go for a little trip together. So that will be nice. We haven't had a trip together since we had our twins, literally 6 years ago.
I haven't had a trip together since we had a baby 14 years ago.
No. Is that true?
She was supposed to go. You were supposed to go last summer and it didn't work out.
Yeah, it didn't work out.
Yeah, we need to
I've
get
gone
out.
a few
you
times.
know, but you know what I will tell you is we may not go on vacations with our husbands, but the two of us take time to get away together.
Yes.
And it's a girls trip, you know?
Yeah. Isn't that the most important thing? By the way,
yes.
Sorry, your husbands aren't listening to this. Let's be honest.
No.
Your husband has never consumed a single thing I've put out in the world.
No.
But hilariously, you make a lot of time for each other.
We do.
Do you see now I'm interviewing you. Do you see your relationship at a marriage?
Yeah. I mean, no, a marriage.
No strings attached.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no strings attached to a friendship. When sex, can I say that word? When that gets involved, it complicates everything. You think about it.
And budgets.
Budgets,
money and sex.
money. And we have a secret credit card. And we have a secret bank account.
Together?
Yes.
We upgraded our engagement rings together. When the husbands didn't know we were doing it.
Stop it.
We have our own credit card. And if she wants something, I'm like, go get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, go. I'm not go crazy.
So if I don't get my tiny little antique band,
you go
to
get
buy
it
it for you?
I want you guys to buy it for me.
Yeah, if you really want something, we'll get it for you. 100%.
Thank you so much.
Whether it's whatever you feel like.
Did you feel, because you moved from Vancouver to LA, and I'm just when I'm looking around and I'm just thinking this is
a dream.
When you were a Vancouver girl, you never knew you were going to marry a guy from LA and live in this cool space and have this guest house. It just seems kind of magical, and the outdoor space is so beautiful too. Did you leave friends behind in Vancouver, girlfriends?
Yes. I have very close girlfriends in Vancouver. My high school best
Your
friends.
high school besties?
I'm glad you asked that because that is a question that one of our followers asked is, do you miss Canada and your people?
So much.
Mm-hmm.
You know my high school boyfriend. We've discussed this before.
I texted him today and I sent a picture of us together and our boys are playing hockey together today.
My high school boyfriend
boy.
is a hockey dad with Kat's son. So
Yeah.
they are acquainted.
Yeah.
But all of my best Vancouver friends, like, yes, I miss them so much. And then I have my Toronto best friends. So for me, actually, having this guest house has been like a really beautiful thing because they can come out here and stay here. Now, so many of them have kids. They'll come out here and we have like a pull-out couch. So we can sleep 4 in this little place. And like,
and potato head.
and yes,
She's got all
toys.
the potatoes because you also can use this space when your friends and family aren't here as an Airbnb.
Yes. Okay. So this is the greatest part about this. Not only can I have my friends come out here and stay, and they do, and I'm like, it's so nice.
Yeah.
Because if you have friends who come and visit you and they stay in a hotel, you'll like go out to dinner, you'll do this. You're not seeing each other in your pajamas and like taking shots.
Yes.
There's just something that's so much more relaxed about having people come and stay with you. That's why I'm so happy that you're staying here.
Yes.
And then also we had this space and it's so pretty. And we would go away on vacation with our 3 kids. And as you know, it's expensive.
Yes.
And I thought to myself one time a little while ago, I was like, oh, we have this guest house that's just sitting empty while we're away. Why not, when we're traveling, put it up on Airbnb and like, make a little extra money while we're literally doing nothing at all. And so that's what we started doing. And now we rent the space when we're away. And it's just such
genius.
It's such a genius way to make a little extra cash.
When you're away, it costs money to go away with the kids.
It
can help out with the trip or wherever you are.
Exactly. Yes.
Genius.
Like I will be sitting there and I'll order another margarita because I'm like, well, the Airbnb is rented until we get back. It also, I feel, motivates me to travel more with my family.
Get out of there.
Because it's not, you're going to be making money while you're gone. So why not?
Yes. I love that.
I have this could be controversial and you can not answer this, but I don't know. I don't even know where this comes from, but clearly people know this about you. How do you feel knowing Andy Cohen stole your after show idea?
Oh my God, I love that. Somebody asked you that?
Yes. Do you talk about, is this a thing?
So when we were making the after show, this is the Hills after show.
Yes.
We only created that show because it was Canadian content. So when you had 30 minutes of a US show, you had to have 30 minutes of Canadian programming. Okay. So when we launched MTV, they were like, well, we'll just throw Dan and Jessi on after every episode of Laguna Beach and the Hills to talk about it. Like it wasn't supposed to be a hit show. We were literally like sitting on the floor for the first few seasons.
And literally like 2 besties talking about the show they just watched.
Yes. We didn't think anybody would ever watch that. We were just there to fulfill Canadian content laws. When we first launched the show, they gave us real alcohol in our martini glasses. Like we were
so fun.
Seems like a dream job.
Tipsy, talking about a show we had just watched. Right. And then I think it was like the first big finale for Laguna Beach, we opened our studio up to a live audience. And Dan and I were so nervous all day. We were like, nobody's going to come. Like what? Nobody watches us at 10 p.m. on a Friday. Like who's going to come to this taping? And by 1:00 in the afternoon, Yonge Street in Toronto had been shut down because 5,000 people were swarming the MTV studio to come in to our taping. And that was truly the first moment we were like, oh, people are watching this? Like, what is happening?
Now it's like every single reality show has
an after
show. Literally, you sit around and watch people talk about the show that you just watched, which is entertaining. But that was the first of its kind?
Yeah, absolutely the first of its kind. We got bought by MTV US and we would go down and shoot like live in LA.
Fun.
And the Hills After Show, fun fact, became the first ever live simulcast show from Canada to the US in Canadian broadcasting history.
So wait, how do they know
Hockey Night in
this?
Canada will try to like tell you it was a hockey broadcast. It was not. It was Dan and Jessi on the Hills After Show.
So they really know. They think that.
So when Andy Cohen launched, yes, to answer their question, when Andy Cohen launched Watch What's Happening, I can't speak.
Yeah.
The Fireball shot. Yeah. They made me do a shot. Actually, I brought Fireball for you when you arrived at my guest house.
It is.
I love that.
You know what? That was so hospitable of you.
Thank you so
to
much.
consider
your
My
needs.
favorite.
I
and
need
my
to hear
needs.
the answer to this question.
Listen, I'm
this
a
is
great-
very juicy.
So when he first launched, we were pissed because they were stealing some of our
When did he launch? And
tape pieces a couple of years after us.
Whoa! So it's been a long. So it was very close.
Oh yeah. And like there was a rumor that someone from Bravo had come down and was in the audience, like
that's so
watching
fun.
what we do. Like there was a chatter at the time that he truly was like, they were sort of like learning from us.
Which was kind of genius of them because they saw something great and they were
Please.
able to use it.
And now everybody does it.
Yeah.
which is
I have another
bizarre.
question
Okay.
from somebody. Did you sleep with anybody from the hills because of the after show?
Oh my gosh.
God,
This is
I love that
juicy.
question. I'm so flattered. I wish.
okay. Who
it
would
was
you
a-
have slept with?
I tried to sleep with everybody who came through the MTV studios.
I
that
would've
was
too.
listen. I
Did
was
you like flirt and like?
you know my high school boyfriend? I was not popular in
Yeah,
high
yeah.
school. I
I
didn't
love
get
that.
the guy.
We love you, high school boyfriend.
We
Oh
love
my
you,
gosh.
but
No,
sorry,
come on. I know
you were not Nick Carter.
Yeah, exactly.
That's who I wanted.
Or a bad. Wait, no, from the hills. Nick Carter wasn't on the
that
hills.
I was raised on boy bands, so like I always wanted the
Yeah.
hot blonde one. And then on the hills, Brody Jenner. I was like
Oh.
openly thirsting for Brody Jenner.
How
at all
often did you
times.
see him?
He was-
Every day?
Now?
No, on the
With
hill,
Ben.
like every
Oh.
once a week, like you'd see
Yeah,
him.
we would see him. I would see him like every few weeks. And I made my love and affection very clear.
He was so
and I
like
was
handsome.
very much open for it. And let me tell you, no, I got nobody. And let me answer this person's question
Yeah.
even further. Not only did I sleep with nobody on the Hills cast, I slept with nobody who came through the MTV studio. Okay. We had Hanson on one time, which was my absolute dream.
Yeah.
Oh, of
And I was
course.
like, if it doesn't work out with Taylor, the main one,
Yeah.
I'll go for the little one. And if it doesn't work out with the little one, I guess I'll settle for the old one, Ike. And I
didn't
couldn't
know
even
the
get
name.
Ike. Ike was like, no, thank you, please.
I
like,
would
when you
love to
can't get the
see
old
like
Hanson,
how
you
you
just
like
need
hit
to
on people.
give
That
it
would
up.
be a good time.
Normally, I would ask a producer because this was like 2007. There was no rules. There was
Yeah,
no
it was like-
professionalism. There was no HR. Let me tell you, the other hosts on my network were pulling John Mayer, and someone went home with Kanye. Like,
sorry.
Yes.
This is so juicy.
this is hot goss.
Imagine you had a studio like this.
Please, I didn't have this Airbnb or the confidence it brings me
Oh,
at the time.
sure does.
I had nothing.
What did you say you asked the producers?
I would be like, do you see the drummer from like the pop punk band from Kitchener, Ontario? I think he's cute. Would he be interested in me? And the producer would go to his manager.
No,
and every
no.
time the manager would go, the dark-haired one? Yeah. And they'd be like, no, the redheaded one. And he'd be like, oh, no, sorry, I don't think she's his type. Every time I got no's. Left, right, and center. Did not hook up with a single person.
Oh,
whilst
wasn't the
on
dark-haired
MTV.
one the guy?
No, we had a really hot one on MTV. She's great. Love her.
Ah.
She was like, we filled the different roles, and it became very clear to me there was a hot one, and I was not that.
You were the funny
I
one.
was the funny one.
You are hot though. Can I ask one more question?
Yes.
Do you miss MTV? Do you miss MTV and the tea? I don't know who the tea is.
No, the tea, like the tea. Like the tea.
Oh, like
Like the tea. Like
spilling the tea?
like
Oh.
drinking the tea.
Yeah,
the
Eating-
tea.
Okay, like
spilling the tea.
So I think I started Phone a Friend, my podcast, because I wanted
you
like
go.
a pop culture outlet to spill
Yeah.
the tea, like I used to
Yeah.
do at MTV. I haven't had that in a while, and that is really my like outlet. My producer from MTV is with me on the show, and we spill a lot of tea.
Oh.
I do miss like the culture of MTV. It was so
Yeah.
rogue at the time.
Also, so fresh, so new, so like
rogue, like
it
she
was
said.
like cultish.
yes,
Like because there wasn't a lot, so it was like people like would wait for Friday to tune in and watch your show where everything there's 15 seconds. You were like a religion, like where you would go
Oh.
on Friday.
I didn't realize that, but
I
go
said
on,
cult and
go
religion.
on.
You know what I mean? We
Go
had
on.
5,000 people come and show up because you were their pattern, their history, their what is that word? Come on, help me.
Religion, their religion.
You were like you were their thing on Friday nights.
right. I don't think we realized that at the time. Definitely not. Like it was a Canadian television network.
Icon.
We were
You're
still
a fucking icon.
dressing
How about
ourselves
that?
and doing our own hair and makeup. Like there was no we didn't feel
You do your own hair and makeup?
Oh yes.
Oh my god.
Yes, yes.
We
so
were
fun.
not treated like we were a religion. We were just like, everybody else. Just we happened to be on camera. But I miss truly. There were some negative things. I had Dan Levy on my podcast and we revealed a lot about some of the shit that went down behind the scenes.
We'll have to go listen to that
Yeah.
one. Here we go.
Because it was a different time.
Yeah, true. Okay,
and
fair.
a lot of things were okay at that time. Like I remember, can I spill more to you?
Please.
Yes, please.
There was a moment where, do you remember Headley?
Yes.
Yeah. He was like a rock
Yeah.
band.
Yeah, they were like a really big Canadian.
Yeah.
Wait,
rock. The lead singer is, I believe, in prison now.
am I wrong to say that wasn't he didn't he win like a singing contest?
Yes, he was on Canadian Idol.
Yes,
and
I loved him on there, and I wanted him to win, and he was so good. And now all we see is him
In prison.
in court
he's
walking out with his wife.
yes. So it's been a journey for him, but you're right. He did start on Canadian Idol. When he came to MTV, I guess the idea was for him to prank me by bursting into my dressing room, which I shared with the other 8 hosts, by the way. It's not like I had my own dressing room. While I was changing, fully naked, and start humping me.
Dry humping.
But
But you were naked.
Dry humping
So real
me.
humping.
Fully naked.
He was naked too?
He came in fully naked.
You were naked?
I was getting dressed, so I was half dressed. Nobody told me. This was like a big hilarious prank that was going to happen.
So I
this
thought
is
a
like
prank.
2008. So I'm getting dressed, and this person walks in fully naked and starts like humping me.
Naked.
And I'm trying to put clothes on and like trying to play along and laugh and whatever. And everybody, and mostly men, all the producers thought it was so funny. And that led the show that night. It was like, Jessi gets humped by this crazy naked lead singer. Isn't this so funny? And
That's
that
the year
was
Taylor
the
was born.
Culture. Like that was... And
shock value. So I think it's shocking.
I was like, oh yeah, that's part of the job. Like,
What did
how
Dan
funny.
say?
God, I don't remember. I mean, we talked about it in my podcast about like all the things that he
How old were you
endured.
at that time?
23.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
But it was just, it was a different time.
It
So
was-
I missed the culture of it. We would go out every night. We were all young. We were all childless. It was like a really fun.
Yeah.
Where did you live
place
in
to
Toronto
work.
at that time?
Right up the street in Rosedale, like right up the street from our studio.
With who?
Dan.
That's so exciting too. Also, you're so young with that success. That's really a lot. That's huge. That's huge.
And he was your best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to work with him and live with him and have that kind of fun with him. Not the naked part.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay, I have 2 more questions, but I know we've been over half an hour. So this is really fun, but we're not going to do this one. We'll have to do this part 2 because who's the most fascinating person you've interviewed? It's us. She told us before.
It's them. Yeah. It's Ken now.
But no, when do you think you'll be back in PEI Canada for a show? Are we allowed to talk about this?
Are you going on
let's
tour?
talk about it. I'm going on tour.
How many cities?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm in PEI, but I am coming to the East Coast because every time
Make
I
the
skip
trip.
a city, I get
Why?
angry.
Yes,
angry as I'm sure you do, angry responses.
I'm like,
but
it's
can I
not
tell
our
you,
choice.
the tour is fully mid 2000s themed. It's called Now That's What I Call Live Tour. It is a full like 2000 to 2010. That is the theme. Come dressed.
Oh, that's so
like
fun.
it is like
2000.
we're gonna party like it's 2009. You know, get ready for Pitbull and yeah, it's gonna be.
And during that, what can people expect different from what they've seen before if they've come to see you live?
Yeah. Well, my last live tour, I just turned into a stand-up special called Mini
You can
Van
see
Money,
online.
Veeps.com.
Amazing.
Which was, it's like pretty much I don't know. It's like the coolest thing I've ever done in my career.
yeah.
It's like to be able to, I'm gonna get emotional.
No, don't do this.
You can cry if you want.
No,
I mean,
don't.
yes, I think sleeping with people is like higher ratings, but cry too. That's good too.
No. Okay, should we talk about hooking up with Ike Hansen again, or should we continue on this path?
Joking.
No.
So you're
yes, no. It's like really, I think I worked my whole, even like getting humped naked at MTV was like the beginning of my sort of comedy career, and so to have come this far and be able to have my own stand-up special,
it's crazy.
That's so
streaming
exciting.
in the US and
we call that a pinch me moment.
Veeps.com in Canada. Yeah, it's really exciting, and so that was like minivan money. That was like there's like mom shit. There's adulting shit. There's kind of
Did
some
you say
nostalgia
minivan
stuff.
money?
Yeah, my special's called Minivan Money.
I thought you were like saying that was like money I made like for a minivan. That was
Well, that's the
Tell
point.
her the funny thing about that thing that you say about like people with Maseratis or is that part of your show, or do you not want to say that?
No,
She
that's
should
part
hear
of my
this.
show.
Tell her that thing.
Well,
It's so true.
There is like a joke in my show where I feel like now that I have 3 children, I found myself looking at minivans, which is like horrifying, but here we are. Do you drive minivans?
No.
Okay, good for you. I would like to.
yeah.
So I started looking at them and I didn't realize that they're like $65,000, $75,000. Like that shit is expensive.
Yeah.
And the little people inside of it are expensive too.
Yeah, and they don't treat it nicely.
Right. And I just have had a moment of like, we as a culture need to shift our perspective, right? Why are we getting horny for these single guys driving their leased Ferraris?
Yes.
We need to get horny for Brenda, the tired ass mom with the 4 kids
Moms
in
are
the
having their
Toyota
moments.
Sienna.
You know, Kristen
because
Cavallari.
she's so wealthy.
She's so wealthy to afford that car, to pay for those braces in the car, those hockey equipment. Okay, that's the person we should be lusting after.
Do we think Kristen Cavallari drives a minivan for her 3 kids and her?
Absolutely,
her
not.
2 kids and her boyfriend.
No, she's cooler than that.
Right.
But I don't
Oh.
aspire to be cooler than that. I want
No.
a minivan. Part of the reason I'm doing this new fall tour is
to
because
afford
I
a
want to earn
Obviously,
enough
you
money
need
to buy
to drive a
minivan.
minivan across Canada.
Right?
Yes.
This is
my
my
gosh,
dream.
yes.
I don't know if there are
Rent
any minivans.
Airbnbs when you get to the place, drive a minivan, throw some friends in, call it a day.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
Oh
you
my
so
gosh.
much. So that was my previous tour. That's my stand-up special. And then the new tour is just like, oh my God, it's going to be so
Yeah,
much
you
fun.
need to
I'm
deck
so
it out
excited.
with LED lighting
Yeah.
and then wrap it with
Have you ever
some.
been into a car that has actually like we were in Vegas once and there's actually karaoke for the people in the back?
No.
Yeah,
I
and you can
couldn't
get
believe
your
what was
you can get
happening.
your face like LED face on the car, the
Wrap
minivan
it,
too. Wrap
in
it.
your bikini.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Let's start with the minivan,
A
ladies,
bubble,
and
bubble
then
machine.
we'll
You
go
go
for the
buck
LED
wild.
lights.
Yeah.
Wait, can I just tell you one more funny?
Of
wow.
course.
Okay, so when we were at MTV, also it was another time, and we were for some reason when we needed car service to the airport, they had a deal with a stretch limousine company.
Yeah.
So every time if I had to travel to like Saskatoon for like MTV at 6 a.m., a stretch white limousine
so cool.
would pull up outside of my little apartment, and they would always have the lava lamps going and the LED lights and the music going at like 6 a.m. to take me to the airport.
That's what
That
dreams
feels
are made
really
of.
cool.
That's
That's
what
when you're
dreams.
23. You're
When
like,
you're
I fucking
23, are you
made
kidding?
it.
Our kids
Oh
would
my
die
God.
for that. If I could just
Yes.
call that a day, their life would be made.
But imagine it was like the night after and you're like, switch the location. I ended up at this person's house. And then you wake up in the morning like, my ride's here. Have a look outside. Oh,
yeah, you could drive me to the airport.
Yes. I
Well-
think Dan and my neighbors used to, in like quiet little Rosedale, we're like, why are there white stretch limousines pulling up at all hours?
You were the talk.
We were the talk of Rosedale.
Oh my gosh, Jessi, we could just talk to you forever. And we love being with you. We love being in your space. We're so thankful that we actually get to be guests in your guest house. And we're so excited to spend time in California. And for anyone who's listening, if they have their own guest space, you could also have guests and you could also list it as an Airbnb. And it might be worth more than you think.
Mm-hmm.
And you just you can find out at airbnb.ca/host.
By the
You
way,
ready?
we haven't even said this for the listeners that Nat is holding a margarita.
Yeah,
That
it's empty.
I,
She's
as-
holding a glass now.
As a fabulous Airbnb host,
Yeah.
I provided you with a shot and a margarita before noon.
Oh,
upon
Give me
your
one
arrival.
margarita.
Upon your arrival.
Never
No,
mind.
that you
So that's
really
a
are
song.
a
Okay.
great host.
Leave me great
is the
reviews.
best.
Greatest part about being an Airbnb host is people have such a good time in your space and they're so grateful to you for providing it. It really
memories are made.
Fulfilling. Yes.
Memories.
It's not just about the cold hard cash I make on the side.
No, you are providing life experiences for people to make memories forever.
And that's what you're doing for us this weekend. We're so excited to stay here and be able to hang out with you. And Kat and I have a girls' weekend.
And there will be no lovemaking anywhere.
You better
but if you wanted to, by all means, in the bed, please.
Try
Keep it in the bed. Keep it in the bed. Yeah,
in the bed, please. Thank you so much, Jessi.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.